Slouching down into my seat, I warily turned up the volume of the radio. I barely got any sleep tonight, so I need to keep awake. Can't go dozing off while driving. Seriously, how fast does my editor expect me to write these drafts? Stories take time, and it's always the same thing. At the end of every month, I stay up late enough to see the sun rise again. Wait, where do I turn again? Did I just miss the exit? Whoa!
Dad, are we there yet?
That startled me. Forgot Michael was back there. Keeping my eyes on the road, I turned my head to the side to talk to him. Almost there, bud. Did you grab Jessica's gift?
Yep, right here.
And your costume?
Jenny's gonna lend me one there.
Okay, good. We'll be there soon. After circling the block, I take the correct turn and head towards the Pennerville condominium. After passing through the gate, however, I realize I've been here last week for another birthday party. Jeez, why is every kid having their birthday recently? It's the fifth one this month. I'm gonna go broke from all these presents.
Dad, that's her house.
Looking at where Michael pointed, I park in the driveway and help him out of the car. After making sure he's got the gift, we walk over to the door and ring the doorbell. Within a few seconds, the door opens.
Oh, hey, Davy. Hi, Mikey. Come on in. Jess has been waiting for you.
Hi, Monica. Hope we're not too late. Three of us walk into the house, and the sound of children screaming can faintly be heard in the distance. Before I can even say anything, Michael runs off to the party. Oh, okay. Bye, son, I say in a somewhat dejected and dry voice.
Oh, those kids. They're so energetic.
It's impossible to follow their pace. You could say that. Michael's been so hyper about this party, it's all he's been talking about lately.
And all he's thinking of, too. Looks like he forgot something of you.
She says, pointing to my hand. Following her arm, I look down and see I'm holding a neat cardboard package wrapped in yellow paper. When did he even hand this off to me? He was holding it a second ago.
Just leave it here. I'll give it to Jessica later.
No, it's fine. He wanted to give it to her himself. I'll go find him.
Okay. They're supposedly down the hall in the living room. Oh, you love the decorations. We rented a bunch of toys and cool lighting for the kids. It's to die for.
Cool, I'll check it out. Oh, when should I be back to pick him up?
Around 5 should work.
Okay. See you then. After saying goodbye, I follow where Michael had to run off to and find a thick, dark brown, intricate wooden door. It looks very old. Actually, way too old. This house was definitely built in the 90s. Why is it here? Seriously, this thing looks ancient. And what's with these symbols? The entire frame of the door was speckled with small protrusions, and the middle of the board had strange swirling lines with shallow and erratic scratches. It almost looks like one of those summoning circles you see on TV shows. Behind the doorway, I can hear high-pitched, muffled voices, but can't make out what they're saying. Well, it doesn't really matter. Ugh, my head's starting to hurt. I should hand Mike the gift and go back home to sleep a little. With the box in hand, I turn the round metal doorknob and push the door open. Inside, bright-colored lights illuminate the area, with multicolored lasers swirling around rapidly. It looks more like a playground than a living room. There's no furniture, and all I can see are slides, climbing spaces, and some random plastic cube rooms like the ones at McDonald's, with toys thrown all over the place. Weirdly enough, there's a pretty thick fog coming from the middle of the room. Why do they even have a smoke machine? I can barely see the walls of this place. How am I gonna find Michael? Wait, actually, where even are the kids? I can hear them running around. Mike, you forgot the gift. Come get it. The running sounds stop. The entire room turns dead silent. However, after a few seconds, a giggle comes from the left, then one from the right, and then from all around. The running sounds start again, from inside the cubes and behind the slides, but I still don't see a single kid. Kids, did any of you see Mike? I have to give him something. My words go unanswered, but their steps grow louder. I approach one of the slides and see a figure jump out and hide behind another toy. I can see their faces, and the laughs grow louder. Suddenly, more faceless figures start running from hiding place to hiding place, slowly encroaching on where I'm standing. Their steps and laughs blend together and disoriented, and my head starts throbbing harder than before. What are you? What is this? The figures ignore me again. They keep running and running, encircling me and hiding behind the toys. I try looking at them, but can't even follow them with my eyes. How are these kids running so fast? Ugh, this headache is killing me. Hey, this isn't... Out of nowhere, the old door had opened, slammed shut behind me. Startled, I look back to see who did it, but don't see anyone near it. Hey, this isn't funny! Michael, come out here right this instant! Before I can finish my sentence, I'm interrupted by one of the figures running around. She starts singing a children's lullaby. While still running, all the others stop talking and laughing. Only her voice can be heard amidst the footsteps. Goosebumps run up my arms, and my hair stands on end. Soon after, all of the kids start singing the same song, all of their own rhythms and pitches. It all mashes together in a ghoulish, dissonant choir, an eerie cacophony of unidentifiable voices. All the while, they keep getting closer to me. What the fuck is happening? I still haven't recognized a single one of these kids. Hey, stay away! I'm telling your parents you're making a mess! But the figures keep approaching, all while singing their unintelligible songs. Suddenly, one of them touches my back. I recoil from the touch, and the figures start laughing even louder. My head starts hurting more. One by one, the shadowy bodies lunge towards me, brushing slightly against my skin. It doesn't hurt where they touch, but God, why is my head burning like this? I feel like it's going to burst. Are they doing this? I can't take it anymore. Seeing an opening in their encirclement, I immediately leap away from where I'm standing. Quickly, I rush towards the dilapidated door. The figures all bolt after me, but I make it there faster. As soon as I reach the exit, I reach the doorknob and try yanking the door open. However, it doesn't budge. Why? Why? Why won't it open? I look back at the creatures and see they've stopped moving. The fog is still hiding their faces, but I can see clearly. They have extra limbs, gigantic heads, and misshapen bodies. These aren't humans. They're monsters. Oh my God, what did they do to the children? From the middle of the frozen horde, one of them walks past the others and stops in front of the swarm. It pulls out a rusted iron key and dangles it in front of its face. You want this, Uncle? But you've barely played with us. Their voices are different from before. It's almost human, but something's clearly off. It's a mockery of all that is sacred. Every word elicits a mortifying fear from deep within, as if guiding me to reject the idea of listening a second more. Is this it? Is this where I die? A failed author, killed by some possessed children on a random Saturday? No, no, I won't go down here. At least not without a fight. I'm sorry, Michael. I couldn't save you, but I'll avenge you. This is for you, Michael! Ah! And with that cry, I charge at the fiendish beasts. The monsters start giggling again. They know they're stronger than me, but I still have to try. They start running toward me. We're almost reaching each other. In a few seconds, my flesh will be ripped apart by their teeth and claws. But suddenly, to my utter disbelief, the swine who held the key and mocked my helplessness tripped on its exceedingly long arms, face-planting onto the carpeted floor. I'm not letting this blessing go to waste. I change my place and sprint toward the creature. I glare at its grotesque head, and all I see is a target. It starts to get up, but it's not fast enough. Monsters are coming toward me, but I'm moving faster. I push a zombie to the side, dodge a ghost in front of me, and finally take 1, 2, 3 long strides. And right as my prey looks at me, I hit it with all my might, pummeling its disgusting head with my fist. The beast goes flying backwards and lands on the floor. All the other monsters immediately stop moving. They look at me, apparently paralyzed with fear. Guess you never expected I'd actually fight back. Well, there's more where that came from. Who's next? I hear a door click. It's the accursed wooden door. Someone unlocked it from the outside. The door swings open, and blinding rays of light come shining in, illuminating the ungodly party area. Hey kids, who wants cookies? The tray Monica was holding falls to the ground. Dave! What did you do? Without warning, I hear the sound of a child crying behind me. I turn around and see the monster I just hit pull its own head off. And under it, Jessica? I turn around and see the other monsters take off their costumes, revealing my son's entire fifth grade class. They're all looking at me with horrified looks on their faces. Some of them are hiding behind the playthings. They they weren't monsters? What? Get out of my house, you psycho! Without saying a word, I quickly grab Michael and shuffle past Monica and the kids, then out of the house with him. The door closes behind us, and the sound of more children starting to cry is muffled by its frame. Hmm. Cool party, huh? Yep. Pretty nice decor, I say. Mm-hmm. Did you give Jess the gift? You're literally holding it right now, Dad. Oh yeah, this stupid thing. I guess I can give it to her on Monday. Are you taking me to school? Hmm. Mike, what's your favorite state? Hmm, Florida. Son, your mother and I decided we'll be moving to Florida. Like, tomorrow morning. Is it because you punched my friend in the face? What? No way. Son, I would never run away from the consequences of my actions like that. By the way, if I buy you ice cream, will you keep it a secret from your mom? Yet! Attaboy! Let's get out of here! And so, we walk away, hastily getting into the car and hightailing it out of there before Monica appears again. The end.